I am so upset.
Welcome to Bulky's. How can I help you?
Oh. I just had the rudest bus driver. He missed my stop, and when I told him, he got mad at me.
Did you yell at him?
No, I said sorry.
That's telling.
I kind of said it in a mean voice.
Robyn, you're too nice.
You think so? Oh, sorry, Tess.
Oh, man, these Saturday morning shifts are killing me.
Big date last night?
No, my cousin from Quebec City is staying over.
Oh, the one who sings Christmas carols in her sleep?
That's the one. All night long. I swear, if I ever meet that drummer boy, I'm gonna take one of his sticks, I'm gonna bang him with...
Please do not hurt us.
What are you talking about? It's just a mask. It's me, Alex, getting the keys.
Oh, really funny, Alex.
Yeah, taming my hair.
Oh, obviously. How foolish of us.
Yeah, I got a big date next week, and I don't want my hair to be puffy. This thing holds it down. What? Is it puffy?
Nope, it's skin tight.
Yeah.
You have skin tight hair.
It's a hat.
On your toes, squad. He's gonna be here in exactly 17 minutes.
Who?
Who? I told you this yesterday. The head office guy. I can't believe you forgot.
Gee, and I even circled the big day on my calendar.
So snap to it, people. I don't want to see a happy smile on the counter. I even want to see you guys wipe your faces until they shine. What is Tess doing?
She's got a lot of studying to do.
Okay. I want my squad at full force so we can show him just how awesome we are. Right, team?
Yay.
Yep.
We're awesome.
Would you like fries with that?
No. I would like that everything went perfectly and smoothly today. I have clipped my nose hair. I got rid of that funky smell in the pantry. I even fixed the sign outside so it no longer says Bulky's Hambugs.
I was wondering why people kept ordering Bulky's hamburgers because, like, what's...
You know, in the past, I was frightened by the head office guy. But not today, because today I am in control.
Good morning.
Ben, our assistant manager. I'll go see what's keeping him.
Hi.
Wow. Now he's got puffy hair.
Ben, snap out of it. What happened to you?
I just realized I was terrified.
You've got to pull yourself together.
I can't face him, Robyn.
Ben, you can do it. Listen to me. You are not wimpy. I am wimpy. And you know what, Ben? When I'm acting wimpy, I tell myself to be more like you.
You do?
Yep. I say, Robyn, stop being a pushover and be pushy and obnoxious like Ben.
Think I'm pushy and obnoxious?
Yes, I do.
Wow. I'm flattered.
So get up there, slugger. Get out there and show that guy just how bossy and unpleasant you can be.
Hello.
It is an honor and a privilege to have you here at branch 4452-A, sir. Can I take your coat?
I'm not wearing a coat.
Would you like me to get you a coat?
Let's have a look at your books.
Books, right. Grand idea. Books. What books?
The account books.
Ah, yes, the account books.
I'll get them, boss.
Oh, you must be thirsty, huh? That's very nice. Would you like ice with that?
Ice with what?
There you are.
Now, let's look at the books.
Yes, Ben's color-coded everything and cross-referenced.
Excuse me?
Look at what you did.
Can I have a bulky biscuit, please?
A biscuit. A biscuit? Can't you see that I'm busy?
Here you go, ma'am. He's not well. The biscuit is on the house.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
The house? Hey, what do you think this is, a soup kitchen?
Bite me, grease boy.
Nicely handled, kid.
Thank you, sir. Look, I can explain about Ben. He's been under a lot of pressure.
Right.
I mean, he's really an ace manager. He's very hardworking. I think he said sales are up 12.5%.
Okay, well, that's about average.
As you can tell, I've color-coded the sales increase with a festive cranberry shade. What is that noise? Robyn, what is going on? Is that an emergency?
It's just the timer on the fryer, Ben.
What?
It's just the fryer.
Oh, yes. I knew that. Just testing. And I'm on fire. It's a fun place. Come down to Balkies. For the bulkies, taste come down to Balkies. The burgers are bulky, but the price is nice. Come down to Balkies.
Oh, that's so good. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Great.
I bet your other assistant managers can't do that.
Let's hope not. Okay, well, I've seen enough. I'm ready to make my evaluation now. First, remove the head. The head. Take off the head. Okay, I'll make it brief. This branch lacks leadership. Now, I don't know whether it's overworked
Sir, I am not overworked.
or just plain unbelievable stupidity.
I am so overworked.
The fact is, something has to change. That's why I'm giving the assistant manager's job to someone who can handle it. You, Robyn.
Man, I got stopped by 3 cops on the way here. Is puffy hair a crime? Hey, Pattie, is Pattie!
Frosty must die.
Hey, guys.
Alfonso?
So, Ben, how do you like being just a lowly employee?
Thanks.
How come you're dressed like that?
So don't let me interrupt your inter-employee chit-chat here. Carry on.
Okay. So,
Now, come on, guys. Pretend like I'm not here, you know. Talk like you normally would.
Okay, so Ben's a big doofus, huh?
sorry, Ben, but that's what we normally talk about.
Oh, a customer. Pattie, can you take care of her? Welcome to Balkies. What would you like?
Bulky burger and a root beer, please.
You know, I'm not really a regular employee here. I mean, do I look like a regular employee?
Yes.
Well, I'm not. I happen to be the assistant manager here. Or at least I was. Hey, look. That's a picture of me shaking hands with the Balkies regional supervisor. I got my Silver Mini Burger Award that day. Would you like to see my Silver Mini Burger Award?
Could I just have my food, please?
Isn't it beautiful?
Would you like to touch my Silver Mini Burger Award? Hello? Hello?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Hi. Yeah. So, we should probably get ready for the rush. Pattie, could you get the fries going? unless you're too tired.
No, it's okay. I'll do it.
I know how tired you are. Why don't you just go and take a rest? I'll do the fries.
Really? Great. Thanks.
Tess! Look, I know you've got a lot of studying to do, but, well, if you feel like taking a break, maybe you could do some cleanup. That is, if it's not too much trouble. Okay, please don't feel any pressure. Right. Okay, Alex, could you go to the bank and get us some change?
Sure.
Actually, forget that. It's windy out there and your hair might get puffier. I'll do the bank.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Then, could you man the counter, please, if you're not too busy with other stuff? These tables are a mess. This floor is filthy. Pattie, oh my gosh. Oh no, and it's almost the lunch rush. There's no burgers. Where's Alex and
Looks like you lost control of your staff there, assistant manager.
I guess I'm not very good at this, am I? Ben, I need your help.
Oh, really?
Nobody pays any attention to me.
Well, you gotta get them to do some work.
I can't. I'm too wimpy. Could you teach me how to be bossy like you?
Wow.
It would be an honor to learn from the best.
Okay.
Great.
First off, you gotta lose the face.
Lose the face? It's the only face I've got.
I mean, you gotta make it look mean. Like a ferocious lion. Like this, you know? Now you try. That's not a lion. That's a demented owl. Try again. That's offensive squirrel. Okay, think beast, not rodent. Come on, mean. Bad, a notch above slightly miffed hamster. Okay, now I'm going to teach you the I'm in charge and you're not walk. Ready? Watch me. Okay, now you try. You can do this. Can you do a little less school marm and more of a fascist dictator? That's not terrible. Now we're gonna work on stares, all right? This is the I know you're lying to me stare. Ready? And stare. Okay, now there's the, if you're late one more time, you're fired. Smile. That's too sweet. Okay, we're just gonna do everything all at once, okay?
Everything?
Yeah, you know, the walk, face, stare, everything. Now smile, smile. Now yell, yell, get back to work!
Well, get back to work, please.
No, Robyn! You're too wimpy!
I know, but you don't have to rub it in.
You know, you're hopeless.
Okay, Ben, I get the point.
You are the most spineless, wimpiest person I have ever laid.
Ben, stop it right now!
Okay, that was very convincing. So you just work on that, and you'll do fine, okay? Robyn, can you get me my hat?
Get your own hat.
Good job.
All right, everybody, listen up. I said listen up. Pattie, get in here. All right, people. I'm in charge, and you're not. So,
Robyn,
Hey!
okay.
Look, I want to see all three of you working, and working hard, as of right now. Do you hear me?
Yeah, you're really good at this.
Now get to work!
All right, what have you done with the real Robyn?
I want to see you out there too, Ben. There's a lot of work to do.
Oh, I'm not in the mood, Robyn, okay? I'm a little depressed, so.
Get to work.
Hey, that stuff that I taught you in there, it's not gonna work on me, okay? Come on.
Get to work now.
It's not a bad get back to work or else, gal. But like I said, it's not going to work on me, okay?
Ben, I'm ordering you.
Hey, I'm not in the mood to work, so if you don't
So
mind...
you're fired. You heard me. You're fired.
Fine. I'm just gonna go get my stuff.
Robyn, don't you think you're a little harsh on Ben?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
But Robyn, it's just Ben.
All three of you just get back to work.
Robyn, just relax and we can
All right,
talk.
that's it. You're all fired. Okay? Get out of here. You're gone. History. Finito. Goodbye. Go now. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted so much not to be a wimp.
Oh, it's okay, Robyn. We're sorry, too. We should have taken you more seriously.
Hey, does this mean like I'm not fired?
Okay, look, everybody, we have to figure out a way to get things back to normal around here, okay?
Yeah, but how? The head office guy thinks I'm a bumbling idiot. Yeah, he's pretty sharp.
He's gonna be here in half an hour. How are we gonna get him to change his mind about Ben?
I think I got a plan.
Wait. So, like, did Ben and Robyn switch jobs or something?
There he is. He's here.
Man, his hair's even puffier today.
Okay, everyone, get in position. Good luck.
So, how's everything going today?
Hi, sir. Yeah, everything's going really well, thanks.
Good. Then maybe we can...
Robyn, help! There is no more toilet paper in the washroom, so what am I to do?
I don't know. The customers will have to figure it out for themselves.
I'll help.
Look, it's Ben, our former assistant manager. He is oh so efficient. Thanks.
Anytime. Can you give me a little push?
Well, how are you finding it?
Robyn, please help me. I cannot open this cash drawer.
Here, let me try. I can't either.
Here, let me try.
Oh, look! It's Ben, the most knowledgeable and helpful member of all our staff.
Oh, wow, Ben, you did it. You opened the cash. You are amazing.
It was easy for me.
Help! Help! There's a fire in the kitchen. Robyn, as assistant manager, you should know what to do.
Yes, but I don't. I am not suited for this job.
Fire.
Yes, here. I'll take care of it. I'm gonna put out the fire now. Mission accomplished.
It's a good thing we have been around.
Yes, Tess, Keisha has what it takes to be assistant manager. Why,
All right.
if I ever...
All right. I've had enough of your little play here. I get what you're trying to do. You want that bozo there to be in charge. Well, it's not going to happen. He is now on garbage detail, effective immediately. By the way, you're all terrible actors.
Wait. Please, sir, wait. I think you have the wrong impression of Ben.
Oh, do I?
He's the most dedicated employee I've ever seen.
It's true. He loves bulkies.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Remember the time he found out there are no official bulky socks?
He knitted his own.
He loves bulkies so much he even eats the food.
He's got a strange rash and a serious vitamin deficiency to prove it.
Whatever.
He even told me that he plans to name his first child Bulky. Bulky knife, it's a girl.
The day he won his Silver Mini Burger Award was the happiest day of his entire life. He's the best manager bulkies will ever have.
People, that guy is one beverage short of a bulky meal. You obviously want him for your assistant manager.
Oh, you betcha.
he brushes his eyebrows.
Yes.
Okay, when he regains consciousness, tell him he's got his job back.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow. What a nice man. Who is he?
We did it, guys!
Yeah, wait a second. Why am I happy? Ben's back in charge.
Excuse me. It's really windy out there. My hair is a little...
Say no more. Try this. Works for me.
Really?
Yeah, I think you'll find it greatly reduces hair puffiness. I'm gonna slide that bad boy on.
Thanks, kid. Just keep going.
Oh, before you go, can you just fix our cash register?
Why is it always me? This one?